Yeah, the basic things being revealed. The truth is getting revealed right now. Yeah, we seeing the whole situation, the landscape of boxing. Sometimes you gotta watch from the background. Can't be in the front. See, I'm not a. Sometimes people don't know it. I be in the background a lot, just listening, watching, observing. I'm not really a know-it-all like everybody think. I'm gonna show them though. I be listening because the boxing moves I see right now that's going on with the 5 versus 5, which I announced a couple of months ago. I think people didn't think those was real fights. You know, those were real fights I announced on this channel. So as people can see now, but Eddie Hearn, he's helping reveal a lot of things in boxing right now. So the fans been saying over the last couple, see that ducking stuff, that stuff don't work with me. That's an automatic shutdown over this channel. If anybody likes talking about ducking on any channel, this is probably the wrong one to come to. You know what I'm saying? I don't really talk about ducking too much because it's not really, it's a mythical thing as far as I know. Some of these guys just don't want to fight, man. I can't explain why somebody's favorite fighter don't want to fight. That's his, you know what I'm saying? Like that's really the point that I'm getting to on everything. People want certain people to explain why their favorite fighter. Oh, why he's not fighting this guy? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like until he does, I'll let you know. But right now, I don't know. It's two different narratives going on right now. I'm hearing people saying Turkey El Sheik. I'm hearing they say Saudi Arabia changing boxing. Then people saying Eddie Hearn's the best promoter. So what's the difference between those two? Because who's running the show? We giving out a lot of credit to a lot of different people right now, and people don't even know who running the show. They're like, oh, we just this person, this person. I thought Frank Warren was out there too. Wasn't Frank Warren doing deals as well? So why he ain't getting no credit? Yeah, I'm. So this just lets you know since Eddie Hearn's biggest signings recently has been the Devin Haney. That was a long time ago. I don't think too many people. To be real with you, I can start it off like this. Too many people didn't really believe the Eddie Hearn and Devin Haney thing would get this big this fast because uh from what I've seen, they trying to act like, oh yeah, now with the Ryan thing happening this weekend, like this has been in works. I thought Eddie Hearn was making big moves with guys a while ago, especially with Devin Haney. This is not a new partnership. They've been doing this. I guess more new fans have seen Devin Haney back with Eddie Hearn since he left Top Rank. So I guess they came in between that time when he was working with Top Rank. So they don't really know that he's been with the zone long. Oh, that makes sense. Okay. Now I see why everybody think it's talking like the zone Eddie Hearn and Devin Haney deal is a new thing. Now I see why they're talking like that. Because they didn't know Devin Haney back when he was with the zone the first time. That makes sense. Okay. I was wondering why everybody thought Devin Haney just got with the zone. That makes sense now. They only know him from Top Rank days till now. Yeah, that make a lot of sense. So they think he's basically a new signee with Eddie Hearn. Yeah, that doesn't make a lot of sense. Yeah, I think, and then what I've heard recently, I always thought everybody knew that most of these guys have worked together. They said they would work together, so I think Devin Haney said he would work with anybody. And then I've heard Wilder say he would work with Eddie Hearn. That's kind of a whole different story too. Because a lot of fans are saying that you got to sign with a certain promoter to get a fight. The fans are saying this. I heard majority of people saying, "Oh yeah, Wilder got to sign with Eddie Hearn to get a fight." Bro, do y'all know y'all just told on y'allselves? Like everybody. Like I don't know. I'm gonna talk about this every day until people realize what the heck is going on. They really just revealed. That's why two people just got the hell up out of here because they know what the hell I'm talking about is them. I'm talking about everybody. I'm throwing. This is crazy. These dudes are talking about. That's why those dudes just got the hell up out of here fast, ASAP, because this right here is something they do not want to talk about. Bro, Haney and Wilder are two of the guys that I've heard about ducking the most. So why is it? So let me get this question. Why, according to the fans, not my words, I'm using the fans' words. According to the fans in the boxing world, why is Eddie Hearn getting credit for signing two guys that everybody said be ducking people? Oh, nobody wants to talk about that. Everybody says that Wilder and Devin Haney ducks everybody. They don't fight everybody. They ducking. So why? So they getting credit for them sign. Eddie Hearn getting credit for them signings though, right? When everybody talking about he the best promoter, listen. Hey, y'all better listen carefully. Better listen carefully. Better listen carefully. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna stay on top of this topic. This is insane. Yeah, that Ryan Garcia stuff, it'll be what we got. 2 more days to talk about that. We've been talking about Ryan Garcia every day for months. But this right here is something they do not want to discuss. Everybody talking about, yeah, you gotta go to Eddie Hearn to get a fight. You have to go to Eddie Hearn to get a fight now? Oh, okay. I think the cat's out the bag now. Yeah, these fans just told on themselves. Yeah, you got to go over there with Eddie Hearn to get a fight now. Look at Wilder got to go over there and get a fight with Eddie Hearn. You got to go over there and get a fight with Eddie Hearn. Don't that sound familiar? Man, these people they're revealing themselves already. I mean, people better keep it boxing, bro. The best way I think we should do boxing is keep it about in the ring, because outside of the ring, it's a losing battle. Outside of the ring right now, it's a losing battle. Everybody talking about they got an opinion, so I got one too. And mine's a little more factual. Well, it's a lot more factual, actually. Lot more factual. I knew the time was basically gonna come for this to happen. Eddie Hearn's putting together a roster. That's what a lot of people saying. We were saying this years ago though. Well, I was. You know, used to get flack for actually saying Eddie Hearn's doing a good job. So yeah, this definitely got to get pushed out to the forefront. I told everybody already, but it's being revealed now. It's being revealed. If you just sit back and actually listen to what the fans say, they'll tell you everything that's going on. That's why I'm a good listener. Yeah, they definitely revealing everything. So they saying right now Eddie Hearn's the best promoter in the game with the movies he's made. Cool. Now, when Eddie Hearn was signing Canelo and Triple G, they weren't saying that though. So what's the difference between now and then? Because I thought it was a big deal when he was signing everybody on the zone back then. Gotta understand what I'm saying now. Because the people that Eddie Hearn is signing right now, people are saying they're not as big as Triple G and Canelo was. So why would these signings be considered bigger? It's kind of confusing to me. I made a video about it about 2 weeks ago before. You talking about the Saudi Arabia tweet? Yeah, that happened like 2 days ago, wasn't it? Or something new. Yeah, I just did a whole live talking about Crawford. Everybody talking about it now, but everybody jumping from topic to topic on Crawford, so I don't really be paying much attention to it. Every different day is somebody else they want Crawford to fight somebody else. Yeah, I seen that tweet about the Saudi Arabia. Every day they want Crawford to fight somebody else. That's another guy they say they be ducking people. I'm starting to find out now most of the people that they say that's ducking somebody, that's who they pay attention to. Because right now, they'll say Haney and Wilder ducks people the most. They don't say no other boxer ducks more than Haney or Wilder. They at the top of the list of when fans say somebody ducking. When they say they just said Wilder was ducking John, ducking somebody else, Andrew Ruiz, Anthony Joshua, Haney, ducking Tank, Shakur Stevenson, Lomachenko rematch. So they always say those guys are ducking somebody. So with Eddie Hearn getting credit for signing those guys, it actually shows that fans basically are the same thing that they say they don't like. They say they don't like when PVC and all these other people. What's up, Go Good? What's up, Go Good, man? You doing all right? Yeah, man. Shout out to Go Good, man. That what's up, man. I'm definitely chilling as well. You know me, man. I'm just trying to get better, trying to be a good listener. But yeah, I was just talking about some different things that's going on because it seems like a big theme on this channel is if I say something this week, then next week the news gonna come out on somebody else's channel. Not saying somebody's stealing it. I'm saying that I'm basically saying everything people say. I'm just saying a week early. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff I've been saying recently, it's been a week early. I can go back. Even last week, I just heard people talking about anyway ain't that good last week. I'm like, wow. As soon as I put my butt on the line and said, now everybody talking like that. And I never said he wasn't that good. Well, I probably put it in that context, but I wasn't making it seem like he's not a pound for pound fighter. I was just saying as far as people saying the way they made it seem. You know what I'm saying? You know how people get extreme. Let's be real. But I'm just hearing different themes now where people they're being comfortable saying certain things now that I gotta sit out here and risk myself. I've never heard some of these people say some of this stuff. This is all new to me. Ever since I started breaking down people's resumes, you know, I gotta take the risk and everything else. But then after that, when I take the risk, now everybody else will be like, yeah, Terrence Crawford is that good. Anyway, isn't that good? I'm like, wow, anyway, isn't that good? Nobody never said that. But I know where y'all got the energy from. I definitely know where people's getting that energy from. They definitely get, yeah, I definitely see that. But what I'm saying about this Eddie Hearn thing, I'm gonna be early on this, so it's gonna sound crazy, but it is what it is. I'm gonna sound crazy for a while. It's gonna be right though. I don't talk about business unless I'm 100% thought it out. We gonna see who know the business of boxing. We got guys that been on YouTube a long time. They say they know the business. I bet I got better evidence that lets me know that I know the business a lot more. And I don't even like talking about that stuff. But I just want to expose how the fans look at boxing and expose their hypocrisy and the lies and just see they don't walk on truth. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to be real, they want to be 100, they want to tell the truth. Well, let's see who's gonna tell the truth. Let's see who's gonna tell the truth. Because Eddie Hearn right now, a lot of fans don't know it, but Devin Haney's been signed at Top Rank since he was young. And since he was very, very young. He's been with Eddie Hearn since almost a teenager. So a lot of fans don't know that because they're newer to Devin Haney. So right now they think that Devin Haney's new him getting back with DAZN after the Top Rank deal. They only know Devin Haney since Top Rank. They don't know Devin Haney before Top Rank when he was with Eddie Hearn. So they think that the DAZN deal with Eddie Hearn is a new deal. So they're lumping him and Wilder into the bunch as far as saying, okay, these guys are the new signings for Eddie Hearn. He making big moves. And let me tell y'all this, and this is why I say fans be telling on themselves. Why are y'all saying two guys that y'all say ducks most of the people? That's what I'm saying. Exactly. Cyber, exactly. Exactly. Let Cyber preach. Exactly. Haney's been with DAZN. But they don't know Haney before the Kambosos fight. But we're gonna get into that though. We're gonna get into the Hearn's the best promoter thing. I'm gonna definitely get into all that because I think people's running around. I love when fans say stuff like that because it gets to let me know that where they at in life and where they at as far as in the boxing life. Like where they mind at, are they being 100 or they just going off of who they like? Because I don't want to waste my time arguing with people who just like a certain fighter. Just say, okay, I like this guy. I just don't like that guy. Cool. But if fans want to act like, oh, I want to see the best and all that, okay, then we're gonna see. If you say you want to see the best, we're gonna prove it. Because last time I checked, Devin Haney and Wilder, according to other people, isn't considered the best. They're considered like number 3, number 4. They're not considered the best. You know what I'm saying? They say he lost to Loma, so they don't make him the best at 35. They say he ain't better than Tank. He ain't better than Shakur Stevenson. At 140, they don't think Devin Haney better than Matias. So that makes him like what, number 4, 5, whatever, wherever he's at, right? Considered the most fans. So with Wilder, he lost to Fury. He lost to Joseph Parker. He can't beat Anthony Joshua or Usyk, according to them. And John's gonna beat him. So they'll make him what, number 6? So why signing those guys will actually make Eddie Hearn the best? How is signing those guys gonna make you the best, according to what they're saying? How would that make you the best? That's kind of where I'm at with it because fans can't say a dude is trash and then give a promoter credit for signing a guy. If he's a bum, why would a promoter give credit for signing a bum? who can't box. Why are we getting excited over guys that people said they can't box? And Eddie Hearn getting credit for signing a guy who can't box with skinny legs. That's what they've been saying, right? That's what I'm saying, bro. A lot of people got to keep their mouth closed when it comes to trying to critique boxers and post memes and all that, because you're gonna end up looking crazy. Now you giving now you giving Eddie Hearn credit for signing Wilder after saying he should retire. Do people know I said this months ago that people were gonna do this? I knew that already. What's up, Quattro? This my dog right here. Yeah, shout out to Quattro, man. Definitely my dog. Shout out to Quattro, man. But that's what I'm saying. On the fans messing up, bro. What they be saying? We just the narratives they be pushing. It's getting bad now. It's getting hard to push narratives these days. Everybody got to fight now. That's why I don't really be on here trying to be a Don King or nothing for no fighter. Most of the fighters I like, they gonna fight. They gonna let they fight and do the talking. They ain't gonna sit in there and I don't really gotta do all that woofing on YouTube for a fighter I like. That's just real talk. If y'all ain't noticed that by now, y'all better get you a fighter who actually get in the ring and actually do something. All that, yeah, my fighter will do this. Yeah, that's running out now. You know what I'm saying? Those are running out. Boxing getting deep now. They talking about Xander Zayas coming back. Y'all know what weight class Xander Zayas at? He at 154. So y'all forgot about Fandora who just showed up again. Then Xander Zayas at 154. Oh, he young. Okay. All right. I think you know what's going on in boxing. One little fight that changed everything. It only take one fight, and we got how many fights coming up? It's finna get real. It's about to get real. It's gonna be a lot of crying going on. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's a decent little step up fight. Main event too? Man, it's gonna be a problem out here. That weight class deep. That weight class deep. Tim Tszyu the same age as Tank Davis. They gonna turn 30 this year, so it's gonna get real, real soon. A lot of these young guys is not playing. You know what I'm saying? 4 belts, it used to look like, a lot of belts, but when you got so many guys in one weight class, it's gonna be a lot of guys ducking and hiding in a minute. See, everybody talking about they got a favorite fighter right now. Oh man, I ain't even see him. What's going on, Letro? Shoot, hey, Xander Zayas finna have guys ducking and running in a minute. I've already seen it. That guy who Baccarat, who just fought Jack Koke, Xander Zayas finna fight for that belt no later than probably next March. He gonna fight for that belt soon. I think 2 more fights, he gonna get everybody up off of there. What's going on? What's going on, Quattro? Latino. Yeah, LT, man. Shout out my dog LT, man. Definitely shout out my guy LT. Yeah, Xander Zayas, he finna make that weight class look crazy. Yeah, Xander Zayas, yeah, he's gonna dog walk him. I want to see Jesus Ramos. I wanted to see Jesus Ramos on that card with Canelo. That Canelo Jesus Ramos card, that would have been a nice card. Not as far as them fighting each other, but because they still what 21. Yeah, LT. Yeah, he was in here last night with us, Quattro. Yeah, I'm ready to see that fight. I'm kind of getting hyped for that Canelo fight and McGill fight, but right now I think this weekend it's gonna be a decent weekend. I think guys like Scrappy Ramirez and all them gonna let their hands go. Man, I need to see another fight. I think that fight was closer than I think that fight was closer than that's a good question. Do you think that fight was closer than Luke? I think that fight was closer than the Fandora and Tim Tszyu fight. I would definitely like to see a rematch. That fight was almost closer than the Castano and the Charlo fight. Yeah, man. I think it is. It's gonna be a close. Yeah, let's go, man. I'm telling you. I think Munguia gonna give him problems. I think Munguia gonna give him problems. It's not gonna be an easy fight. If he wasn't gonna fight Benavidez, I would rather see him fight Munguia. So I'm cool with that. Yeah, I definitely think Munguia gonna give him problems. If Munguia go in there, he gonna let his hands go. Canelo trying. Canelo gonna be ready though. I'm telling you, he gonna let it. He gonna have to let his hands fly. But I love it because this the most we gonna have to see Canelo punch. If Canelo win this fight, he gotta let them hands fly. Yeah, it is. It is. It is. But the way it's set up though, I'm not gonna lie, Quattro. The way it's set up, I think that I don't think they gotta fix in on this fight. I don't think they gotta fix in because that rematch clause guarantees a lot. If this fight is close, if the fight is even close, they might use that rematch clause. So it's almost a guarantee Canelo's gonna have a rematch. That's the crazy part. It's a 50-50 chance he has a rematch. He called out Fundora? Get out of here. If he don't let his hands go, man, he's done, man. You think Munguia? No, I think Munguia let his hands fly a little bit more than Triple G. I think that's what's gonna help give him a problem. Because Canelo, he needs somebody on him and they can let their hands fly. We seen what happened with Charlo. Charlo did it to survive. You know what I'm saying? But if he would have did that over a course of rounds, he was doing that just to survive. And it got super bad. McGee gotta let his hands go though. He definitely does. But this weekend, it's gonna be some good fights on this weekend. I definitely think so. With Scrappy Ramirez and all these guys, they gonna let their hands go. Barbosa, I like Barbosa. He can fight. Most of these fights gonna be entertaining. It's not gonna be too much going on. It's gonna be entertaining though. And most of these guys don't get on big cars though. They're gonna go to Saudi Arabia. They're not gonna wait around and try to do too much waiting around, man. These guys gonna try to get on the ball, make some moves. Everybody's already going towards the Eddie Hearn way. I think Bob Arum doing some smart things though. He's developing a lot of guys, a lot of younger guys. He has a lot of fighters right now. I think Bob Arum might have the most. Man, I don't know. He had a lot of Mexican fighters and Puerto Rican fighters in November and December. He might have the most right now. Bob Arum has some of the. He said has some of the best talent right now. He has guys fighting like 4 or 5 times a year. Exactly. Zayas, he was gonna fight in March. I wish he would have fought in March. That would have helped put him in line for a belt already. But I don't know, man. Maybe Top Rank might have that fight on ESPN or something. That's probably something they can work out or something like that. But he's gonna be getting a belt soon. That's why I told people that's gonna be the best weight class, 154. With it might be the best weight class right now. To be honest with you, I think 54 is the best weight class right now. I think I had 40 towards the end of the year last year, but 54 is definitely. I definitely think 54 is the best weight class. Then you have, you got. Oh, you talking about the European fighter? Yeah, he's good. Ain't he around 54? Isn't that bet guy at 154? What weight class he at? Oh, he at 68. Man, I mean, I heard of him before because they said he beat Christian and Billy. He's a bigger guy. He at 68. I mean, he's a problem. You know what I'm saying? I feel like him at the 168 division. I gotta do a video on him too. I'm glad you brought him up. I gotta he probably the next guy up for 168. Yeah, I know. Yeah. You know, he's still younger though. He's still younger though. He definitely got a lot of these guys still younger though. You know what I'm saying? He's still younger though. He a little stiff though. He definitely a little stiff. I seen him fight in that game fight. He a little stiff, man. He got the way he got cracked though. It wasn't like he got caught good. It was a good shot. Yeah, it dropped. It dropped. Nah, it's done. 68 done. I mean, Benavidez going back, but I don't know if Morrell. I know Morrell's getting bigger, so I don't know. He may be too big for 68. To be honest with you, I'm not gonna lie to you. That might be a situation where Morrell just too big. He's getting bigger and stuff for his age still. Benavidez, you know, he's about around the size he's been at. So, but Morrell, he's still growing. So, oh yeah, I remember that. I actually thought he was gonna win that fight too, man. I actually thought he was gonna win that fight. Yeah, Gabe. That was on that. Oh, that was on that. Now I know what Quattro talking about. That was on that card with it was like a prelim fight or something like that, or undercard fight. I remember that. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, Gabe went out there and flatlined him, man. Even Gabe, even Gabe Rosado was surprised though. He was like, "Yeah." No, I think dude still got some skills, but he just got caught. To be honest with you, I usually wouldn't say that, but I think he still got some skills. He just got caught. Yeah, I think he still got some skills. He just got caught in that fight. What's up, Brain Fool? You said why Morrell didn't what? Why did Morrell and Benavidez fight? I think by then, because Benavidez tried to fight Morrell around this time last year. I think after that Caleb Plant fight, then it went from Morrell to Munguia wanted to fight. Yeah, he won that rematch. Then Morrell wanted to fight. Then Munguia wanted to fight Benavidez. So Benavidez was talking to Munguia, and then Canelo called Munguia, and then that's when Benavidez ended up fighting Andre. Then after that, that's when Munguia fought John Ryder. So Morrell and Benavidez, that's why they ain't fight. I mean, they still will fight. These guys young. Right now, from what I seen from Benavidez, he fighting all these older guys. Then the guys his age, he gonna end up fighting them eventually. I think that's the best way to do it. I think that's actually the best way to do it from what I've seen. People might not understand the plan, but it is what it is. It's actually a hard plan to do, so. Yeah, he's still growing though. He's definitely still growing. Him and Benavidez fight about I wouldn't say they fight about the same, but you know, they're a lot more similar in certain ways than I would say Munguia somebody is compared to Benavidez. I think Morrell need a couple of more fights though. I don't think he been active enough. He only got what 10 fights? That ain't enough, man. That ain't enough. That ain't enough. 10 fights that's very difficult. To go out there and beat Benavidez? Nah. Benavidez ain't no average fighter. Morrell go out there with Benavidez with 10 fights, he'll get stopped. Yeah, 10 fights? Nah. Nah, Benavidez will stop Morrell right now. I definitely think so. It'll be just like a situation with I don't know, a lot of guys ain't been ready when they've been younger recently. Like to be young and actually ready to fight somebody. Yeah. I don't be looking at it too much as far as age no more because, it's different when you get in the pro game. Loma had a whole bunch of amateur pedigree and he lost his second fight. You know what I'm saying? I think he lost his second fight. It was second or third fight. You gotta take some time to get adjusted to the pro game. Even a guy like Canelo will tell you that. Like, nah, you just can't jump in them pros. Nobody's doing that. It's only certain fighters that can actually jump in 10 fights in and actually come on. We talking about David Benavidez. It ain't nobody doing what Benavidez doing. Him and Devin Haney, the only guys that's fighting guys in their prime, in their 30s. Shoot, let's see him against Yard. You know what I'm saying? I think that'll be an excellent fight. Me personally, I think that is an excellent fight. I think it's more misinformation than it is hating. I think it's more misinformation, but it definitely be a lot of hating going on. That's what I was saying about my topic today. I was trying to let everybody know that, hey, we can't be saying Eddie Hearn signing guys who the people say they be ducking, and then we saying he the best promoter. That means the guys he's signing is good too, right? You can't sign trash and be considered the best. We got to pick a side on that one. Yeah, but he could have went a little hard on these last couple of fights. Man, he be getting too close. He be getting too close in these fights, man. I don't know if he tries to go. I don't know if he gasses out when he tries to knock him out in certain rounds. Because when he has a guy hurt, he does go all out trying to go for the knockout. Oh no! Wait until after May. After May, right now I'm the biggest Lomachenko fan you'll ever find right now. Don't nobody want no smoke with Lomachenko. And I know people will say, you got videos on here going at Lomachenko. Hey, right now, I want to see everybody attack Lomachenko. Lomachenko still hasn't been stopped before. And people just said Devin Haney ain't beat him last year. So that's a fight I'm definitely waiting on the toughest guy to call out. It's not easy to call out Lomachenko. You know what I'm saying? He actually picks up the phone. And the age Lomachenko, he's not playing. So he's definitely going to try to get a belt. These next couple of months going to be lovely. It's going to be lovely. How you think David does versus Bitterfield versus Bill? Man, I don't know. I would say me personally, I think David Benavidez style would be better with Bivol than Bitterfield, but it'll make for a better fight. But you know what I'm saying? It'll be a lot closer as far as with Bitterfield in my mind, as far as a style clash. Even Bitterfield just said recently, Bivol's style is hard to fight for him. So I know him personally, he would rather fight a guy like Benavidez. So I would definitely say, oh, you said Duz versus the winner? It's gonna be a tough fight, brother. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's gonna be the toughest one he gonna have. That's gonna be the toughest one he gonna have. Because we seen what happened with Zordo and Bivol. You know, Bivol kind of eliminated everything Zordo wanted to do. And we seen what Zordo been doing since that fight. He been destroying guys. So I don't know, man. Right now, I want to say Benavidez wins, but it'll be so close. It'll be a very close fight. It'll be like a majority split decision win. It's gonna be that type of fight. These guys are, yeah, they're a lot more bigger. They take bigger punches, especially Bitterfield. He can take a lot of punches. Yeah, man, he ain't that. I'm definitely keeping my foot on that because if we want to be undisputed, because he has a belt right now, you know what I'm saying? And Lomachenko is gonna want undisputed before he retires. And Lomachenko is getting older. And I know Lomachenko is not gonna wait around and say, "Yeah, man, let me see what Tank doing." No, he gonna say, "Is he gonna fight or he gonna give up the belt?" Because I'm on my way out. So yeah, they gonna try to speed it up real fast. That's why they got Shakur Stevenson with that belt. See, right now, Top Rank, they got all the belts. The only belt Top Rank doesn't have is the one Tank Davis got. So as soon as Tank Davis says, "Oh, I'm gonna fight Eastside Cruz and drop the belt," okay, cool. Lomachenko gonna jump in, and that's when everybody gonna know. Okay, Lomachenko just ran Tank off. What is going on? So I'm just waiting on that because it's definitely coming up. People can say, "Yeah, Devin Haney lost to Loma." Absolutely, but I want to see somebody else lose. Whatever y'all think, he won, lost. I need to see somebody stop Lomachenko. If y'all think it's that easy to get in the ring with him, 'cause he ain't fell off as far as I seen. Yeah, I kind of. Ooh, you said stop? It'd be hard to stop him. It's possible though. I'm not gonna lie. I can't disagree with that. It's possible. I mean, the man has stopped everybody. Me too. Gotta agree with that. KO only. It'll be that type of fight. So yeah, I gotta agree with that. I ain't really think about that. I don't know who get dropped in that fight though. Yeah, he done. He finna get ran out. What's up, PD? Yeah, he finna get ran out. He's about to get ran out of the division by everybody, and people don't even know it. That's the next move. That's the next move everybody kind of waiting on. They like because right now, what y'all heard yesterday? Because I don't like to put certain narratives because what Tank then wants you to do right now is he wants you to say, "Yeah, me and Shakur Stevenson." So he wants you to talk about him versus Shakur Stevenson all the way until August or September. So Tank can go throughout the whole summer without having to hear about Lomachenko. I'm telling you. Think I'm joking. Because right now, if you're Tank Davis and you know Lomachenko has a belt at 135 and Shakur Stevenson, if I was Tank, I would go after Lomachenko first. Lomachenko already called me out. I got it on evidence. I got the evidence. You know what I'm saying? I can get him then fight Shakur Stevenson. He's younger, so he's gonna be there. Man, people want to fight Lomachenko. Lomachenko make you look crazy in the ring. Even if you win, he gonna make you look bad. Yeah, that's the crazy part. Okay, cool. That what's up. Yeah, shout out to the lunch break too, man. It is lunch break time. Yeah, shout out to everybody in the chat, man. But yeah, Tank Davis, he's gonna have some a lot of that distraction y'all heard yesterday with Shakur Stevenson and Tank talking about some and all that stuff. Both of them guys already got fights lined up. That's how you know the fight ain't big. Come on, man. You in your prime and you arguing about fighting Tank. That's what I'm gonna say. I hate to turn it to that direction, but I gotta say that real quick. So yesterday, Tank and Shakur Stevenson arguing about who they fighting each other. Right after they just signed deals to fight somebody else. They've been sitting in the house all winter, not thinking about each other. Now, as soon as they sign fight deals to fight somebody else, now they on Twitter like, yeah. Come on, man. Like if I want to watch WWE, I go on Netflix and check out The Rock and all those people. Like, come on, like cut it out, man. Like these dudes super WWE in it now, and they telling you the fight ain't that big. I ain't doing it. Now Shakur and Tank basically telling y'all what I've been saying. With them, they got fights they just lined up. Biggest names in the game. Everybody want to fight them. Biggest names in the game, and they arguing online with each other after they just signed fights to fight other guys. That lets you know the fights ain't that big. People like, yeah, that's a big name. No, come on, man. It ain't, man. They doing the same thing they've been doing. And you know what's sad, brother? I'm telling you, this is what's sad. Yeah, it is. It is. I'm glad Brain Food said because you want Brain Food. It is, but it also is a distraction to take away from other things going. You know what's sad? It's sad that Ryan Garcia got all this stuff going on. He's still jumping in the ring, and these dudes still online tweeting at each other. Y'all notice Terrence Crawford got all these moves going on. He trying to fight Tim Tszyu. He trying to fight Boots Ennis. He got some Saudi Arabian moves going on. He ain't sending no tweets at nobody. He like, hey man, I'm finna make this fight happen, man. I ain't got time to tweet nobody. It's sad that last year after Devin Haney fought Lomachenko, Tank said, yeah, man, I'm Shakur Stevenson. We next. Y'all remember when Tank did that last year? I ain't want to call it out, but man, it's obvious now. Like, cut it out, man. I don't really got time to be making videos about stuff like that. I mean, the views are cool, but the fans who like that, it's a headache after a while. Hey man, this dude funny, man. Yeah, Twitter. Hey man, whatever y'all do, man, please get off Twitter. Try to learn how to fiend it off. I know it's hard to get off Twitter, bro. Twitter ain't gonna solve nothing. Twitter ain't gonna solve a crime. I'm telling you, Twitter won't solve a crime. Twitter will not do nothing but give you a headache and gray hairs, bro. We ain't trying to get no more gray hairs. Get the hell up off Twitter. I'm telling you, immediately. Twitter is a distraction. It's the worst thing. They don't solve nothing on Twitter. They'll argue about something that you've been talking about last week. You'll be like, yeah, I've been saying this. They don't care, man. Yeah, man. I don't be trying to hear all that. Like, come on, man. Yeah, Twitter is. Please stay off of Twitter. Everybody. Like, I'm telling you, sell some lemonade or something. You'll get more money staying away from Twitter than anything. I'm telling you. No joke. Ryan Garcia basically showing y'all that Twitter ain't gonna help nothing. Ryan Garcia doing everything that you should just stay away from. Like the Twitter stuff, it ain't the move. Especially when it comes to boxing. They fried him before. Yeah, me too. You know what I'm saying? I just keep it strictly electronics. Yeah, he is. And getting the bag. I'm glad he's doing it though. I'm glad he's trolling because it shows these fans they just like narratives. You know what I'm saying? If you really listen to certain fans, they'll just throw narratives at you. Please don't argue with people who push narratives. Cause then when you'll say, hey, what about this? They'll be like, no, man. He's pushing it now. Because Ryan, man, he pushing narratives and everybody just jump on it. Ryan said he's gonna do this. He said he's gonna do that. Like, man, okay, man. Y'all don't know. Ryan Garcia been sweating ever since that press conference he had in New York the first time. Like, he's definitely not somebody I'll be betting on right now. But he's exposing a lot though, because what's sad is Ryan Garcia is still getting in the ring, bro. Like, no matter what, like, I'm not gonna lie, he's making it to the point where, like, if he go 12 rounds in this fight, it's gonna be a win for him. Yeah, man, it does. No content. That's why I don't want to promote talk about it too much. There's a lot of news going on, but you know, you can over promote something. You know, a lot of people been over promoting the Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney thing. It's been 3 months, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're getting tired now at this point. It's so many fights coming on. What's really gonna happen is after the Ryan Garcia fight, those next couple of weeks, it's gonna catch everybody off guard because it's gonna be like you're gonna have Canelo and Inoue fighting in the same weekend, so that's gonna catch everybody off guard. Then you have Lomachenko and Canelo because people are they trying to chase headlines and stuff. It's gonna look ugly. The next couple of weeks, fans gonna be like, man, don't push this news in my face, man. I don't want to see this. I already knew this fight was coming. A lot of people unprepared, man. They don't know it's gonna be a rough summer trying to report news. That's why I put all my stuff out early, so I ain't gotta try to make fans like, yeah, Tyson Fury coming out this week. He said this, he said that, he said that. Like, nah, man. That gets annoying after a while. Oh yeah, he is. I'm glad he's doing it. Canelo actually forced him to do it. Canelo said, you ain't fighting nobody. And Ryan Garcia, bro, I don't know, bro. Like, Canelo's word. Yeah, that's all that matters. That's all that. If you look at everybody behind Ryan Garcia, they're like, yeah, man, he gonna show up. Man. He gonna show up. He's gonna show up. He's doing all this as antics. He's really trying to sell like pay-per-views. If y'all notice it, man, he's like he got the fans in a chokehold right now. They're like, oh, Ryan's crying about pay-per-view sales. What are we gonna do? Like, oh, it is? Oh man, they're doing that to me, man. Yeah, they usually do that to me. I changed my audio box and everything. They usually do that to me. It's not you know. Could y'all can please hit the like button. They kind of mess my audio up when I be saying a lot of like secrets. They kind of mess my audio up, so that's YouTube doing that. Nothing's wrong with my audio. Um, yeah. I'm just telling y'all, like whatever I was just saying the last 10 minutes, they didn't want y'all to hear that. So play that back later on. Yeah, that's why the audio going in and out though. Because you know Canelo, you know, like man, Canelo, he knows, bro. Like Ryan Garcia doing all this to sell pay-per-views. And he might actually okay, yeah. Okay. Appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, it definitely be going in and out. Brain food ain't lying on that. It probably be on just on your end, but it's not your phone. It's on they'll do it on my end. Yeah, we can do that. We can do that on Discord or something. Bet. Yeah, we can do that on Discord. Yeah, we can probably watch that Sunday or something like that. I'm gonna be on here live though. I'm gonna definitely be on here live. Y'all can check in. It's gonna be an epic live. I'm gonna definitely do it. Yeah, it's gonna be a very good live. But Ryan Garcia, he just want to sell more than Canelo. That's all he cares about. Bro, he's so mad that he couldn't have his fight in Las Vegas. Like he wants to eat in Canelo's pocket so bad. You heard what Devin Haney said. Devin Haney said, we're not having a fight in Vegas because Canelo got a fight down there. And Ryan Garcia was like, why? No, I need to have a fight. So now I don't be streaming on there. I don't be know how to do all that. But I do have one though. If anybody know how to do it, then we can definitely work that out. Tomorrow we got like 3 days. But yeah, we'll definitely work that out if anybody need to do that. I got it set up on my end already, so yeah. Yeah, we can definitely work that out on my end. We can definitely figure that out, Grinch. But yeah, Ryan Garcia, he's trying to shut Canelo down. Like ever since last year, like if y'all noticed last year, he brags about the numbers. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I got this much money last year. You know, I sold more than Canelo last year. And then this year he's trying to do the same thing. He don't like that Canelo brought them words up about him not fighting anybody. He took that to heart. If you look at his resume ever since, Ryan Garcia trying to put big names on there. All he cares about right now. See, the fans, they love it because they care about the same thing he cares about, but he cares about it for different reasons. He's like, Big Brother told me that I don't want to fight nobody. I'm not selling. You know, Tank was his first pay-per-view, technically. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. It's all about Canelo, bro. Like, I didn't think that at first, but you know what's crazy? Petey, the day I said it, Ryan Garcia comes out and he says, yeah, I don't got a DAZN deal like Canelo. How is that possible? I'm selling just as much as he is. I'm like, whoa. I'm like, is that the smokes talking or is that just you? But that's definitely him. Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does. And that's all we ask. That's basically all we ask. That's all we ask. That's why I don't really go back and forth about the Ryan Garcia thing, because that's all we ask for him. At this point right now, I just want him to fight people because, and this is why I say Tank and everybody looks crazy, because 2 years ago, I seen Ryan Garcia on Twitter talking about he'll fight Tank and Devin Haney and all these guys. And everybody was like, oh, Ryan Garcia is just a liar. He wouldn't fight nobody. Now he's finna fight Devin Haney after fighting Tank. And you still got Tank on the internet arguing with Shakur Stevenson. And people trying to wonder why you don't be bragging about Tank like that? Because I ain't got nothing to brag about. You know what I'm saying? Why would I sit up here and criticize Canelo and then I'm gonna be like, yeah, but Tank, you know, he doing a good job. Come on, man. Get out of here. Like, let's be real. Like, everybody's a Tank fan, but Jesus, like, we don't want to have another Mayweather situation. That's why everybody hard on Tank. We not trying to have no another Mayweather situation or Canelo situation for that matter. Ever since Canelo is that, Canelo's only making it harder for Tank. Now that we see that the little moves that Canelo does, the little tricks and the little trickery and the little risk that he be so-called taking, we see Tank try to do them same moves. Oh no, Tank, don't do that. Rehydration clause. Nope. And now everybody don't like it. Nah, y'all asked for this. Yeah. I would say in the last 5 fights, yeah. I would agree. The last 5 fights. Yeah, the last 5 fights, yeah, I would agree. I definitely agree. I think the other 5 Canelo probably had, when he had the Danny Jacobs and the Triple G, those fights were decent. But the last 5, nah. I don't like the last 5 Canelo had. So yeah, I gotta agree with you on that. But he also has to understand though, Tank Davis is in a bad position, man. Because right now, he has everybody surrounding him like zombies because he's trying to win anyway. So with him waiting on anyway, all these guys coming out the dark now. You got this guy, Abdullah Mason. I'm gonna tell y'all another thing. I'm not as over exaggerating when I say this. Abdullah Mason, one of the best fighters I've seen since Floyd Mayweather. Since I seen Floyd Mayweather in the ring, he's one of the best fighters I've seen. I haven't said this about a fighter since like Tank or Devin Haney, but he's one of the best fighters I ever seen. Anybody at 135, whether your name is Tank Davis or whoever, better figure it out soon. These young guys like Xander Zayas at 21 years old, they'll stop those guys. And they're knocking guys out to the body at 21 years old, 19, 18. If people haven't noticed it yet, all the guys under 21 years old have been knocking out people to the body. They haven't been headhunting, trying to knock out guys and been fighting cab drivers. They've been putting on real fights recently. These undercards been the real deal. Yeah, he's definitely. He's a real deal, man. I'm telling you. I've seen it a couple of times. I don't really over exaggerate like that. The last person I really got hype about, sort of like that, was Pitbull, but he had a loss already. when I was hyping him up. See, that's why I took a risk on Pitbull, because before he fought Tank Davis, he already had a loss. You know what I'm saying? And this is when people said Teofimo was that guy. I was like, this guy named Pitbull, he's decent. And he had a loss already. So sometimes them guys with losses, they're a little more dangerous than a guy who doesn't have a loss. I think he's an example of somebody you don't want to get in the ring with after a loss. And then Pitbull with 2 losses, I think he's a lot more dangerous than anybody. Bro, I'm glad you said that too. Them guys at 135 has like 30, 40 guys that can fight. I'm talking about it. They got real fighters at 135. I think Andy Cruz and all them guys, they like barely top 10, because you got Tank, Shakur, Lomachenko. You got Navarrete up there now. Oh yeah, he been in there with some guys. Most of the guys he been in there with haven't been stopped before, and they fought top 10 guys. See, he's only like 19, 18, 19, and he's been stopping guys that was in there with top 10 opponents that never been stopped before. Him and the other guy, Top Rank, got some talent right now. The Mexican talent, like Vargas, Vargas, Xander Zayas, all those different kind of guys. They got some good talent on Top Rank. Yeah, they keep forgetting about him, bro. Ain't that crazy, Grinch? He's still at 135, and they're still mentioning. See, Eastside Cruz don't gotta fight Tank Davis. He can say, "Hey, Tank Davis got to stay at 35." But I got some news coming out about that as well, though. But Eastside Cruz ain't gotta fight Tank at 35. If he wants to, if somebody offer him more money at 140, he gonna stay at 140. Because that's why I say most boxers don't understand. They didn't do the same thing Pitbull did. Pitbull did a different plan than everybody else has. He fought the guys early at a young age to the point where they thought he was a journeyman, or possibly he was gonna be a guy who get a couple of losses and that's it. And then he turns around and puts on the show against Tank Davis, and now he back in the light again. Then he fights the competition and beats certain guys in top 10. Now he got to build at 140. See, guys don't want to do that. Exactly. He's not gonna do that. And he been and I put up video. You can look at the video I put out a couple of months. Pitbull was chasing around a belt for a minute, because the belt he was supposed to get at 135, he lost the belt trying to he lost the chance at trying to get a 135 belt, trying to wait on Tank Davis. That's what Tank Davis was like, "No, I ain't trying to fight you." So I'm gonna tell you, if Tank Davis turn around and tell Eastside Cruz he want to fight him after he turned Eastside Cruz down at 135, that's gonna be a problem. Because why are you turning down a guy you could have fought already? You turned him down in January. Tank could have fought him in January, then came back, fought Frank Martin in June. It's really a holdup at this point. And I'm gonna be real. Tank's not in a position where he should be wasting a prime year fighting one guy. You haven't fought in 14 months, and then you're gonna fight Frank Martin. So the next time you fight, it might be 22 months later. So you're gonna have one fight in 22 months or 2 fights. That'll be crazy. That's 2 years. That's one fight in 2 years. I mean, 2 fights in 2 years in your prime. So that's not gonna be good for him when you got people like Andy Cruz waiting around. Then Pitbull can still make 130, 135. So Pitbull can actually go fight somebody else at 140 real quick, then turn around, because it'll be a mandatory if he wants to. Then turn around and fight at 135 again. It's a couple of guys that can make 135 still. I know Teofimo can, and I know Pitbull can. But Teofimo, I don't know. He probably passed that right now, because after Tank said something about a rehydration clause, Teofimo turned that fight down. See, Tank and Teofimo was going to fight last year. See, everybody said, "I want to see Tank and Teofimo fight," or this person. Man, they already offered those fights. Rehydration clause. top 5. I like Gary Russell. I like Gary Russell and Barbosa in that top 5. Just off the top of my mind. I know I'm missing somebody. I'm just throwing them names out there. Oh man, I don't know what's going on. Oh, so you hear me? So I said Barbosa. I said Devin Haney, Matias, Barbosa, Eastside Cruz, and Gary Russell. No order. Yeah, I like Matias, Barbosa, Eastside Cruz, Devin Haney, and Gary Russell. That's my top 5 right now. Gary Russell got knockouts in every fight. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I don't know. And he could have made 35 last year. So that's really dangerous. He could have made 35 last year. Y'all see how big that guy is? He could have made 35 last year. That's insane to me. So yeah, that has to be and I think Barbosa's a lot better than people think he is. Barbosa's like a couple of levels above. He's similar to Kambosos, but he's a lot more aggressive. And he's like a level above that. So if Kambosos was like a little better, it's probably Barbosa. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, defense could be worked on a little bit, but offensively, but he definitely can clean up the defense. Yeah, he still has a little amateur kind of. Yeah, he does. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. I definitely agree with that. That might be his style though. He might be a little scrappy like that. Yeah, I think Barbosa's gonna be decent this weekend against I think it's Newcomb. I think he fight against Newcomb this weekend. They keep changing his opponents. I thought they said Jorge Chavez. So I might have to do a prediction video on that. But yeah, Barbosa's gonna be good this weekend. He has a I think he's the mandatory for Tiafimo. I think he's supposed to be the mandatory for Tiafimo coming up. So that's gonna be a very good fight. And, you know, Barbosa just left Top Rank when he was over there with Tiafimo. So they got a little rivalry going on. That's gonna be a good fight, man. It's gonna be a good summer. I definitely think what the fans are starting to see now, it's starting to level out now. And I like it, man. We got a lot of young talent. I like that the young guys, I don't want to bash the young guys because they actually trying to fight each other. It's not gonna be an era where where we gonna have to beg guys. Hey, you'll jump in the ring with this guy. Ryan Garcia's already doing that. He's 26. Devin Haney 25. So we should be actually happy this era is actually doing something because the older guys, they still trying to beg for Canelo and wait on him. I know Benavidez is a young guy, so he's not considered an older guy, but yeah, the older guys kind of waiting on Canelo. I think that ship kind of sailed. He's fighting younger guys now. I think it's a wrap. It's a wrap on that right now. Canelo doing his own thing, and at the end of the day, you can't really blame him. He can't fight everybody, man. I'm gonna be real with y'all. As much as I like to see Canelo fight everybody, he can't fight everybody. And I'm hard on him more than anybody. Benavidez, not Benavidez, but Tim Tszyu and Fandora just showed everybody the secret trick. Just get in a tough fight with a guy, let your hands go, and you both gonna get credit. Do y'all see that Tim Tszyu and Fandora's getting credit for the fight? They're both getting credit for the fight because they let their hands go and they put on the show. They're not big names. They haven't sold a whole bunch of pay-per-views. They haven't sold a lot of pay-per-views or anything like that. So they already put the trick out there. They've already told you. It's a couple of ways you can do it. You can do it like Pitbull, where they can think you're a journeyman and you keep upsetting guys. and stopping guys you're not supposed to. Or you could do it like Benavidez, where you could just beat everybody that they put in front of you and just yell to the sky until everybody hear you. Or you could do it like, it's different ways, man. I'm telling you. But you got to get in the ring either way. That's what a lot of these guys don't know. It looks crazy to other people, but Ryan Garcia been doing this a long time. I heard people saying something about his weight. Ryan Garcia is coming in on weight. Trust me. Trust me. Ryan Garcia is coming in on weight. They say he's been smoking the whole time. Guess what? He gonna be on weight though. That's 100% sure. I know that. Oh no, everybody's not built that way. No, that's a fact. We know certain guys who's not. You know, Loma doesn't sit in the pocket and throw hands all night, but he throws hands enough to let everybody know that, you know. Yeah, we definitely adjust to certain guys like that. That's definitely a fact. That's definitely a fact. This weekend is gonna be it's gonna show a lot. I think Golden Boy trying to put together some things. I think Oscar De La Hoya actually thinks he's gonna get a upset these next couple of weeks. Oscar really thinks Mike gonna stop Canelo or beat Canelo. He really already thinks that. So the Ryan Garcia versus Haney fight, it's not that much of a big deal to him. But he thinks that he thinks Munguia gonna end up beating Canelo. He's probably the happiest guy right now. He's happier than Eddie Hearn is right now. He's like, I just got Zordo a belt. I got Jose Ramirez, and I got Virgil Ortiz next week. I got Ryan Garcia this week. I got Munguia the week after that. So these next couple of weeks, you're gonna see Oscar De La Hoya. He's gonna be running around like Don King or something. He's gonna be on fire. Yeah, Munguia gotta do it right now. Because Canelo didn't really get much out the Charlo fight, so, and then Munguia didn't take a lot of damage, and he fought recently. I think Munguia fighting in January, that's definitely gonna help him out. So yeah, he got the best chance right now besides Benavidez. Especially at 68. So we gotta keep that in mind. Because I don't know. A lot of people, they don't really mention this, but I don't know if Morrell is better than Munguia is. I don't honestly know that yet. You know what I'm saying? I haven't heard people say that Morrell was better. So I would say Munguia is the second best option if it's not Benavidez. So that's kind of how I was looking at it. I don't know if everybody kind of look at it the same way. Yeah, John Ryder fight, he did he actually boxed excellent in that fight. He did a great job in that fight. These next couple of weeks, man, it's gonna show a lot in boxing. It's definitely not easy to fight these young guys. You know what I'm saying? Even though Canelo's been fighting older guys around his age, but to kind of go down in age and fight these younger guys, it's gonna be rough. It's a lot of people doing that now. It's a different ball game when you're doing that. Even with Tank Davis, he's fighting guys his age now, like around like the Frank Martins and things like that. It's not really going up in age like a Leo Santa Cruz or down with a Rolly Romero. So it's definitely a lot of changes going on. It's people adjusting. I'm starting to see it, but they're slowly adjusting, trying to get ready for something bigger, but it's not gonna go out the way people think, man. But Ryan Garcia, man, he feel like he the face of boxing right now. And I know that's a direct shot at Canelo, but people won't look at that. But you know, usually in somebody's case like Ryan Garcia, you'll think he'll say like, yeah, you know, Canelo's the best. He's the face of boxing right now, but he'll come out and feel like he the face of boxing. So he definitely trying to sell a lot of pay-per-views this weekend. I don't know, man. I'm thinking of like maybe 500. But I don't know, man. Last time he did a lot of pay-per-views. He did way past what other people thought it was gonna be. A lot of people didn't think it was gonna be $1 million or whatever. They made a lot of money off that last fight. We're gonna see how strong Ryan Garcia's fan base is, though. I definitely feel like he's gonna show up. Everybody gonna watch the fight. There's not really too many fights happening. I think Tyson Fury fight not happening a couple of weeks ago. It made the Tim Tszyu and Fedor fight bigger because we really didn't have any big fights this year. And this fight right here it's gonna be pretty big because we haven't had a lot of fights this year, especially big fights. Oh, okay. Morrell. Yeah, Morrell did look his best in the last fight. He's still growing too. I don't know if it's because he got sometimes the guys like get bigger in size and he won't really just come out and say, you know what, I'm moving up because I can't make the weight. He usually won't say that. They won't tell you that out in the open, but sometimes that definitely will happen. Because Morrell, he's like 26. I think he's the same age as Benavidez. But he's, as you can see, he's bigger than he was 2 fights ago. Yeah, yeah. As far as what he does, yeah, I can kind of see that. Yeah, I agree with that too, but it's like it's kind of hard to really just prove if we had to. Yeah, so he hasn't proved it yet. Yeah, you're right. That's why I'm not really worried about Munguia or David Morrell or Benavidez. I think those fights, they're kind of rushed, but now I'm telling you, man, Canelo messed all that up, man. Y'all don't understand that. Canelo messed all these fights up. Morrell, Benavidez, Munguia, all those guys were going to fight last year. Canelo comes in, yeah, I'm fighting young guys now. So, yeah, he messed all those fights up last year. Wow, that's insane. I can't believe you saying that. You said a lot of people. I haven't really asked too many people about it. You know, I'm usually just talking to y'all. Wow, that's insane. How much you think you're gonna sell, Grinch? You know what, Grinch? I'm glad you said it. So Ryan Garcia technically has the fans that, well, not the fans that's gonna buy it, but he has the fans that know him that was Tank fans last year. So he's definitely gonna have more eyes on him this year. I don't know if it's gonna equal the sales, but I think it's something like that happening right now. With the well, actually, I had talked about that recently. They actually kind of doing something like that right now. I'm gonna make a video about that later on for you, PD. I think they're doing that at 35 and 40 right now, and 54. So I'm gonna make a video about that. They're doing it right now with Pandora. Yeah, they're doing that right now. Like the only person that's not holding that up is Lomachenko. Like right now, Lomachenko is at that age right now where he's just gonna fight everybody. So at 35, they're already doing that. They have a Super 6, Super 8 going on right now at 35. It was going on with Lomachenko and Devin Haney and all those guys, but Ryan Garcia, then Devin Haney left 35. So now they got Tank Davis and all those guys doing it over again. Oh yeah, I'm gonna definitely do a video on that. Appreciate that. You reminded me too. Yeah, he's got a huge fan base. Huge. I told everybody Ryan Garcia was not playing this year. He's gonna have a big fight. He was not playing this year. He picked between Rolly. What's crazy is he had Rolly and Eastside Cruz, and he turned. Well, he had. I guess they turned those down. Whatever happened, but now he's fighting Devin Haney. So Ryan Garcia was gonna get a big fight regardless. I gotta respect that though, because that's what we asking for. Fans shouldn't pay $80 for a week pay-per-view or a week fight that we don't want to see. And then now we can kind of see how the guys look versus Ryan Garcia, Tank. Now they got common opponents. More common opponents, I guess. It definitely helps boxing. I'm telling you, Ryan Garcia helping boxing right now. It's almost getting to the point now. If you're not putting on a big fight, people don't really want to hear from you right now. People will be like, wow, Ryan Garcia is drinking, he's smoking, and he's still putting on a big fight. And you got these other guys talking about they're the best, and they're not fighting anybody. He's making a lot of these guys look bad, man. I'm just being honest with you. It's kind of hard to argue about a guy saying that, because, it's saying somebody's ducking somebody. That's almost becoming a thing where it's like, okay, your guy can't get a fight. You know what I'm saying? It's almost becoming a joke. It really is. Because we know guys got big enough fan bases to fight somebody. And then some of these guys already been on 2 or 3 promotional companies. So it ain't no way you can sit up here talking about anybody gonna fight you. And you'd have been on 2 or 3 promotional companies already. You'd have been with everybody. You signed with everybody. Somebody want to fight you. Yeah, that's definitely what it is. He probably going past that. Yeah, that's definitely what he is. That's definitely what he is. I think Ryan Garcia is mixing Marioga with some Adrian Bronner, sprinkling on some Adrian Bronner with it too. Cause man, I thought Adrian Bronner was like the most. Man, he's going past that. He's definitely sprinkling some Adrian Bronner on there. I had said it in a live stream couple of months ago. I was saying how Adrian Bronner was like the first viral, first boxer to go viral, really. Besides a guy like Kimbo Slice, but as far as a professional, yeah, it was Adrian Bronner. That's all Ryan Garcia doing. If you go look at Ryan Garcia Instagram and Adrian Bronner Instagram, they doing the same thing right now. Yeah, he should. Hey, oh yeah, they were supposed to fight. They was actually supposed to fight. Adrian Bronner couldn't make weight. I had did a video on that. Adrian Bronner couldn't make weight, so he had to turn the fight down. Yeah, they were gonna fight in what, December or something like that. Yeah, they were gonna fight in December. That was gonna be a good fight, man. Adrian Bronner had a couple of fights. He had him, Devin Haney, Connor Ben, couldn't make weight. All those fights was lined up. So now he's fighting the guy Blair Cobb. That should be an entertaining fight. But yeah, Ryan's gonna definitely have a lot of fights he could fight in. He might be able to fight Rolly still. Might not be for a belt, but he'll fight him. It wasn't gonna be for a belt last time, so well, yeah, actually it was. Actually it was. Rolly had a belt. Tripping. Pitbull, that wasn't gonna be for a belt. So yeah, Ryan still might make those fights. I could see Pitbull or somebody getting in the ring with Ryan still. Oh no, he'll be done. No, he still got a long career ahead of him. I don't think that's gonna slow him down. You know, he can lose to a Devin Haney or somebody, but the average fighter, it's gonna be hard for them to kind of beat him. Oh yeah, he definitely gonna do both. He's definitely gonna do both. I hear a lot of boxers talking about they want to do exhibitions. Yeah, it might be a while for that to happen though, because of what happened recently with the Ngannou thing. I think the Ngannou thing kind of scared a lot of people, so I think a lot of promoters gonna stay away from that, just because Tyson Fury. I think they lost a lot of money messing around with the Tyson Fury and Ngannou situation. I think they definitely lost a lot of money. Because as you can see right now, a lot of people not really paying attention to the Usyk and Fury fight. They'll talk about it, but they don't really care about it like that. Just because of that last fight, it took a lot of steam out of Tyson Fury, really. So I don't think too many promoters gonna mess around with the MMA thing. It kind of backfired. It definitely backfired. You see, they don't mention any of those fights no more. Yeah, yeah, I know. Yeah, I know, man. He said too. I know, bro. I tried to explain it to everybody, but they kind of looked past that. I'm like, they kind of brought the. It's not easy, you know what I'm saying? It's not easy. They had to save each other, so I don't know I don't know what kind of numbers they did. I heard it was pretty low. That's kind of that's something I don't know about. I don't know how much the numbers was on any of the Ngannou fights. Haven't heard any real numbers behind that. I wish I would have actually heard that. Ngannou Fury few numbers. Haven't heard anything. Somebody said they did over 400,000. Yeah, somebody said they did over 400,000 for Tyson Fury. Yeah, it's a lot of different narratives being pushed. The way they made the fight with Anthony Joshua probably was high numbers. The fight was in the middle of the day though, so you can't really tell how much. And it was on a Friday for the Anthony Joshua fight. Having a fight on Friday in the middle of the day, it's pretty crazy. But yeah, after that fight, I think they're gonna slow down on the MMA fights. They haven't mentioned anybody. They still said Sean O'Malley, but I don't think Dana White gonna mess around with the boxing thing unless it's like a Mayweather situation. He probably would get in there with Ryan Garcia though. I can actually see Ryan Garcia fighting him though. Actually, I can actually see Ryan Garcia fighting him. So that definitely makes sense. Because any other boxer, I can't see nobody like Sean O'Malley or somebody fighting, especially around that weight class. Yeah, man, it's pretty good fight they got going on this weekend. I feel like it's definitely gonna be a lot of people coming to the forefront. It's gonna be a good show, man. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a lot of people talking about this fight this weekend. The way we can tell how big the fight's gonna be is basically how many people talk about the fight. I mean, as soon as the fight ends, if you see a large just group of people talking about it, you can definitely tell the fight gonna be big. But if it's not that many people talking about the fight, probably not gonna be that big. But there's nothing else going on right now as far as sporting events, entertainment. I haven't heard anything going on. So I know basketball's on right now, but it's not too many people really paying attention to basketball right now. So all those other sports is kind of in the background. If you look at anything as far as sports and things that's trending, it's not really a major event going on right now. It's not really a major event at all. A lot of people not really paying attention to what's going on in sports. And then most of the things that's going on in sports, you got women's basketball right now trending more than the NBA and anything that's going on. So yeah, I think this fight might do a lot of numbers this weekend. Just off that fact, it's not really much going on. I think the Tim Zoo fight kind of hyped up a lot of things too. Got people ready for the next couple of months. The fans very happy about the next couple of months though. It's gonna be a show this weekend, but I think the month of May might be the best month of boxing the whole year. It's gonna be so much news coming out, so many different fights. It's gonna be hard to keep up with. Now, if Kambosos goes out there and does something against Lomachenko, we'll have a story. If Munguia goes out there to do something, we'll have a story about that. Anyway, has a close win or anything, people will give him flack about that. So it's definitely a lot of things that can happen. Yeah, definitely on a major pay-per-view undercard. Yeah, shout out to my dog Aaron too, man. But yeah, pay-per-views is definitely the number one thing right now as far as attraction to certain boxers. Because even though they're doing fights in Saudi Arabia, guys are still trying to do apps and pay-per-views. So that's always gonna matter. They always say, yeah, we're just moving to the app and things like that, but they're still gonna do pay-per-view on the apps. And they were doing the little pay-per-views on the apps before boxing was on other events, entertainment. So it's gonna be different over the next couple of months. Definitely gonna be a lot of things exposed. But I think Ryan Garcia is putting on an excellent show for the fans. Fans tired of paying for nothing fights. I don't think they're flat here from him taking a knee in the Tank Davis fight. He takes a knee again in this fight, he's done. So he's definitely playing with fire. If he takes a knee again, he's done. I don't know if a lot of people talked about that, but I'll say that now. If he takes another knee, he definitely gonna need to fight MMA fighters or something next because he's gonna be done. He has to go out of this fight swinging, and that's no joke. If he doesn't perform, this could be his last pay-per-view, so he better show up. If he does, it's gonna be a huge problem. It's a lot of fans kind of buying these fights, and this will be the last chance he'll actually get a chance to be a headline on a pay-per-view or something like that. The fans kind of run boxing still, so they can choose if he don't want to be seen again. If they want to be like, yeah, we're not into Ryan Garcia no more. He'll be exposed basically. because people know he still has decent skills, but for him just not show up at all and not put on a good performance, yeah, he'll be done. I won't pay to watch him again. I won't waste my time. And that's just being honest. With everything he got going on, his reputation on the line. So he can sell the fight. He's definitely gonna be a different guy after the fight, but because all this stuff he's doing, it didn't happen until he signed the fight with Devin Haney. So I know what time it is, but you still a boxer at the end of the day. You got to show up. If you don't, you're done. They're gonna cancel you. You're not gonna be around no more. But I definitely feel like he's doing an excellent job selling this fight, though. There's nobody thinking about Canelo right now. I think that's the best thing that he's kind of proud about. He's proud most about nobody paying attention to Canelo and Munguia fight, because that's happening. Not no good promotion going on right now. He's definitely overdoing it. I've been trying to see if people were going to talk about Munguia and Canelo these next couple of weeks, but it has a buzz behind it, but not really. It really doesn't. They're definitely promoting it, but yeah, it's not that big right now. Yeah, that's crazy. Somebody said that the people wanted Bitterville versus Bivol, but they ain't pay for these other fights. They're making us pay for it on the ESPN Plus subscription, whatever. Or it's just the zone. I don't know what it's gonna be on, honestly. But yeah, most of these fights, pay-per-views, we don't ask for. So most of these guys, they gotta perform in this case. I don't like to accept fights I didn't ask for and then have to pay for them. So now he's fighting people, but we got guys who's older than him that's not fighting nobody. So they gotta make a decision soon. Like, am I just gonna fight one time a year? And Ryan Garcia wants to be active, so he gonna fight again soon. 24 wins, one loss by knockout. Has a decent resume. Yeah, he gonna be around for a while. I think the Luke Campbell win is starting to wear off, but he's still gonna be around for a while, just based off the fights he has taken. But it's putting pressure on other guys. So he's only 25, and he's fought Devin Haney, Oscar Duarte, Tank Davis, Javier Fortuna. Well, you can't put him in the category where he doesn't want to fight anybody. Certain people that's leaving that category this year. I think that's another video I need to make too, about certain people that's leaving the category of what people consider ducking or not fighting anybody in the boxing. Because once Ryan Garcia fights Tank Davis and Devin Haney, nobody can say that he doesn't fight anybody. I'm telling you, if people think about it, they fight certain guys. Certain guys fight top guys. And Ryan Garcia, he's going to be a guy that's going to be known whether people not like it or not. I don't know if he's a very great boxer, good, excellent. I don't know what he is, but I know he's taking the fight so I can find out. I need to find out by somebody fighting. I don't need to find out by people arguing on Twitter. So I think Ryan Garcia is helping the situation out a lot more. And it's kind of sad that we still got American fighters arguing on Twitter. And you got Ryan Garcia stepping in the ring with Devin Haney this weekend. That kind of exposes what I've been saying. Because people want to bunch certain boxers in the same category. But nah, man, that's why everybody got their own resume. What Devin Haney, what Ryan Garcia does this year, that's not going on Devin Haney's resume or Tank Davis' resume. You know what I'm saying? Like that's Ryan Garcia's resume. So Tank Davis can't get credit for Ryan Garcia jumping in the ring with Devin Haney. People got to understand that you got to update your resume every year. And Ryan Garcia is also showing everybody it's easy to get in the ring with Devin Haney. Because Devin Haney, last time I checked, he's still taking pay cuts after being undisputed. This dude hasn't even got 50-50 yet. And he's been undisputed and everything. People don't understand that. You got certain fans that say, well, this guy, he got this amount of money, and people don't like Mayweather talking about money. But then the same fans who don't like Mayweather, they'll bring up money and pay-per-view sales and this and this and this. And then with Devin Haney, bring up sales with him. It's kind of a lame situation. If guys, because last time I checked, Ryan Garcia is selling more than anybody right now. So just to base something off sales, that's a lazy conversation. But he's exposing it though, because now, oh no, it's not about pay-per-view sales. Fighting this guy because Ryan's fighting Tank. Nah. If Ryan fight Tank Davis, guess what? Everybody else can fight Tank Davis as well. Unless Tank Davis don't want it to happen. That's what a lot of people trying to convince 10 people. Let me just say Tank Davis my favorite fight. Everybody will try to say, well, everybody's ducking Tank Davis right now because this guy don't want to fight him. This guy. Like we throwing 10 guys under the bus just to cover one guy. Usually I'll just say this. I'll just say, oh yeah, Benavidez or Canelo don't want to fight this guy. That's but we have seen that happen before. But it's not the case where people are gonna say like Tank or somebody. Who doesn't want to pay that? That doesn't make any sense. If I'm not fighting for $1 million and I know if I fight Tank Davis, I'm gonna get $1 million, why would I turn that down? That's what people don't understand. You can't really turn down a fight like that. Not if you're not a millionaire. Like Frank Martin right now. Frank Martin proves that certain guys aren't turning down fights. Nobody turned down a Tank Davis payday. Come on, man. You can ask Frank Martin that right now. Hey, Frank Martin, you heard anybody turn down Tank Davis payday? He'd be like, no. I haven't turned one down, so why would anybody else turn one down? Doesn't make any sense to me. Oh, we got some breaking news out right now. So I'm definitely gonna announce this. Yeah, man. Terrence Crawford got these people quiet again. It's getting crazy. Oh, Teofimo said, oh, man, it's a lot of news coming out right now. Terrence Crawford got some breaking news coming out, so I definitely will be on here later on. Terrence Crawford gonna be fighting this up, so if I get off. Put this up here before I get off. Yeah, this is news they putting out right now. They're talking about Terrence Crawford and Madrimov heading to Los Angeles. I'm gonna tell y'all another thing too. Everybody okay? Everybody just said Terrence Crawford was ducking Jerron Ennis. I didn't hear nobody asking for Terrence Crawford to fight Madrimov though. But they got quiet though. I know why they quiet though. I'm telling you, all this stuff, man, it just you can kind of tell what's going on in the boxing game. I appreciate everybody who's listening, who's supporting. But like the videos I did a couple of days ago about Terrence Crawford, go back and listen to that video. It explains all this stuff about Madrimov and LA. You got Saudi Arabia, got Terrence Crawford on speed dial, but they'll say he's not trying to make any moves. I'm telling you, it's certain fighters that's fighting everybody. I'm gonna tell you before I get off in here. Devin Haney has fought everybody that people are asking. Lomachenko, Ryan Garcia. He'll just jump in the ring with whoever. They said Matias next, right? Terrence Crawford has fought everybody. He continues to do it. And he still got other options. Would have been fighting Tim Tszyu right now if Tim Tszyu would have actually went through won the fight. But Fedora with that situation. So now Terrence Crawford has to be in wait mode because a lot of people not ready to fight him. That's all it is, really. But I'm gonna definitely report this, and I'll probably be on later on. But that's all I got though.